The top federal prosecutor in Southeast Texas is making it one of his top priorities: go after violent prison gangs. In this part of Texas, a majority of the cases involve white supremacist groups. A 2-month investigation has uncovered how those organizations recruit new members behind bars, and we saw firsthand the prison system's constant battle to stop the inmates and their culture of hate. Here's Megan Dillard with part 2 of her special report.
Lieutenants, generals, soldiers, military terms, rankings, part of the military structure of Texas gangs that operate behind bars and in the free world. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice recognizes 12 such groups as security threats. Groups so violent the state has singled them out for the danger they pose to other inmates and staff. The Aryan Brotherhood of Texas and the Aryan Circle, the 2 white supremacy organizations on the list. The rest include the Bloods, the Crips, and 8 Mexican gangs, rounding out the modern-day Dirty Dozen. Criminal enterprises that deal drugs, dispense hit orders, kills behind bars and outside. These soldiers fashion everyday items into their own weapons of war behind bars, a culture of violence that starts when the inmates are young, overseen by prison gangs that lure, corrupt, and kill.
It's not like joining Rotary or the church.
The gangs form here.
They feed a bunch of young kids like me a bunch of knowledge.
Very dysfunctional personalities who had never had any success in anything in life. That's why they're in prison.
The sphere of influence limited. Behind the razor wire.
They're gullible. They become foot soldiers.
Inmates locked up, recruited by gang members, lives pledged to a cause.
Now they belong to something that is powerful and scary and has a structure, and they're going to take care of each other, you know, brothers for life. It's
really taking in like a baby, and you're taking in a kid, and because you're going to make them who they are. You're taking them in at 17 and warping their mind.
How can this happen in a cell like this, a place where inmates are supposed to be rehabilitated, right? Set on a path to recovery? Instead, prison gangs take them down a road with no way back.
It's a barbaric life, but it's a life that...
This man,
when I first went to prison,
pledged his life to the Aryan Circle.
I felt I had no choice because gangs ran it.
A truth he says is unknown to people on the outside.
Gangs run prison. There's no guards that run prison. There's the warden don't run prison.
For someone to say that I had to join a prison gang for my well-being and my protection, I question that.
This man and his team
Our active file.
work day in and day out.
No, this one, yeah.
Within the system.
What they're doing in the free world, I have no idea.
To learn the culture.
Aryan Circle 1, 3. You almost have to be a lawyer to understand the structure.
The behaviors, the markings of these gang members.
It'll just knock your socks off on the things that we're able to avoid, as far as homicides, as far as serious incidences and such.
Weapons seized.
This is the elastic off somebody's underwear. So
Inmates resourceful.
You're so creative. Why can't you use that creative energy for something positive versus something negative?
Smash on sight. Smash on sight. SOS.
That's a kill order.
It's a kill order. It could be a kill order. It could just be a green light.
A target on someone's back.
Stab somebody in the chow hall or in a bowling alley, or just beat them up, smash them.
Get down! Violence unleashed, accountability avoided.
It's the wrong consequence, it's the wrong decision, then you have to own up to it. And that's where I think that we're dropping the ball. Folks are not owning up to their particular actions.
It all boils down to me, my decision. I take full responsibility. I don't blame them for nothing because I was a naive one. They might have been the ones tempting me, but it all comes down to man's choice.
Choices James Lee Sedtal made inside prison that led to his death on the outside. His mother left to suffer in her own private prison.
And
you're going to carry this with you till the day you die.
Yes, very much so. That's horrible, isn't it?
Today would have marked James Lee Sedtal's 28th birthday. Tomorrow night at 6 in the final part of Lord Corrupted and Killed, Vivian Sedtal explains why she is angry at the criminal justice system and how she believes it failed her. You'll learn memories of her son are close at hand in the apartment where she lives. A reminder, we'll post tonight's stories on the KFDM and KBTV web pages and through social media on Facebook. I'm Megan Dillard reporting.
And coming up tonight at 9 on Fox 4, we'll have part 3 of Megan's special report.